YouTube, what's happening? I got a video for you. Obviously, it's kind of what's fucking going on. As I've said in the last few videos, I was getting ready to see Inquisition, and I finally got to see them last night. Man, that was fucking killer. As you already know, or you can imagine, it's just a fucking great show. It was one of their off dates. They're on their Mayhem tour right now, so it was an off date. They live in the same state as I do, so they were just kind of passing through, and they decided for the first time ever, 5 hours from the city they live in, to finally stop here. So that was fucking awesome. It was great. The merch selection wasn't as good as I thought it would be. They had some really cool vinyl. I wanted to pick up some vinyl because I don't have any other vinyl. I have all their CDs, but I decided not to. It's like, I mean, as pretty as some of it was, and some of it was limited, and I might not get too many cool chances to buy that again. I don't know. I just didn't. I already have, like I said, I have their stuff on CD. I didn't see too much of a point in buying any vinyl as much as I wanted to. But and they have on their website, they have a bunch of cool shirts, and I was hoping they would have like any of those. But they only had one shirt. I think maybe they sold out. Some tours, it's like they're kind of in between merch shipments and stuff. So it might have been that. They only had the shirt from the cover art from the new album, which, while I like it, I think it's probably one of my least favorite Inquisition cover arts. But it was still cool. I didn't have an Inquisition shirt, so I really wanted to get one. So we got that. As you can see, really fucking good quality. The print is just, quality's top notch, of course. There's the back. I'm not a huge fan of back prints, and this one's a little excessive, but it's cool nonetheless. And I also picked up a hoodie, because I don't have too many of those. Tons of shirts. Sorry, it's fucking... Yeah, the other cover art. This is... I think there's two covers to the new album, because I've seen that one, and this is the CD cover, at least the one that I have. Back, once again, not a fan of back prints, and this one is excessive, but it's pretty cool. I'll definitely wear that. So yeah, that was that. Didn't pick up as much as I was hoping, but fuck, I went for the show, and it was fucking great. So, and like I said before, I bought a couple CDs over last weekend, and it's kind of waiting to show them. So I got 3 things to show. First is one that, man, I've been wanting to get my hands on this for a long time, and for some reason I didn't have it until now. Garden of the Arcane Delights by Dead Can't Dance. This is their EP that came out, I believe it was like right after their first album. So a lot of people consider this kind of a companion piece to that. I think it's as good or better. This is one of my favorite Dead Can't Dance releases. It's fucking great. It also has some bonus stuff, so that's cool. It's not just an EP. Or not just the EP. It also has John Peel sessions, and I want to say something else. I don't know. It's got some bonus stuff, so that's fucking cool. It's a new-ish re-release. Yeah, re-release from last year. Next, I've heard this album, and I've heard some of their stuff in the past. Never was like too big on it. I mean, I always thought it was good, but it was never anything that I really wanted to dive into. But I think this is probably I probably enjoyed this more than anything I've heard from them, so I picked it up really cheap, like $6. That's Ghoul. Dungeon Bastards. As you can see, it's a promo copy. It's got that drilled hole in there, but whatever. Got it for like I said, like $6. It's a good album, and the packaging is really fucking cool too. It's got like inside the booklet, it's got like this board game you can play. I think it's a drinking game, which I will never play that, but it's fucking cool to look at anyways. Look at that. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, like I said, I've never really been a huge Ghoul fan, never disliked him or anything either, but I found this album to be pretty enjoyable, and I will listen to it again. I'll put that away later, sorry. And last but not least, this is an album I've been kind of, newer band I've been kind of scoping out a little bit last year. This is a Dark Descent release, and that is Shidem, Shrines of the Void. Like I said, from Dark Descent, I have a lot of their stuff. Picked this up with those other things at my local record store. Yeah, Shidem are like a Black Death band from Spain. I think it's Spain, I'm pretty sure. Members of some other semi-notable bands like Morbid Flesh, I think. One of the dudes like played live in Graveyard, which are one of my favorite current death metal bands. Graveyard from Spain. Check them out if you haven't heard them. Vastly underrated. Everyone I know that's heard them have pretty much said the same thing. Like, these guys are really fucking good. They also, fun fact, Graveyard are one of the first bands to kind of I mean, this is hard. You can't. There's no timeline for this or anything, but they are one of the first bands to kind of start playing, you know, the classic '90s style of death metal as it is now, very popular. They were kind of one of the bands to bring it back, along with Bloodbath and Nomenon. I've been told that by some of the elders in the death metal scene, and I believe it to be true as well. Check out Graveyard. Check out Scheidem. I'm still soaking it in. I've listened twice, and I still haven't fully grasped it. I like it, but I don't have too much to say about it right now, other than you should check it out. It's at least worth that. So that's all I have for you right now. I made this nice and short. I have some lunch cooking, and I'm lazy piece of shit anyway. So yeah, if you've seen Inquisition live, talk about that. You know, I'm sure a lot of you have seen them. They're on tour right now. They've been touring pretty heavily the last couple of years. They've been playing festivals, and yeah, just doing what they do. They're fucking awesome, great band. And have you heard any of these releases? Have you heard the Scheidem? Or I know everyone's heard Ghoul, and a lot of people really like that album from last year. Talk to me about them if you want to. Either way, this is going to be my last video for at least the next couple days, so have a good weekend, and let's talk. Thanks for stopping by.